Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore the Aria and play a little game called Dungeons and Dragons. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. When last we left the friends, they had traveled at the behest of the Baron all the way to a little village called Forest Grove. They had high hopes and thought wonderful things and thought that finally they would be able to take care of a little mission like that. But once they got to the... What was that?
What fools we were.
Once they got to the village, they realized that things weren't always as they seemed. Forest Grove was a town with secrets and strangeness, and it was not a town you would call warm and fuzzy. So their search for this young missing girl took them to numerous parts of the village, numerous people, a party held in their honor, and eventually they thought to go out into the woods and seek someone referred to as the Baba. The first day or two in the woods was pleasant and nice and refreshing until they came to what was known as the Fall, a large wall that seemed like the result of a massive landslide. On the other side of it, the forest took a very dark turn, seemed to have a life of its own, and the actual forest itself on numerous occasions actually seemed to come alive. But after making their way through that, they finally came to the individual known as the Baba in her little shack. Each and every person had a chance to speak with her. Each and every person gazed into her cauldron and had a vision. And then, after considering all this, the next morning, Reed went in. After they had discussed a plan that Reed would go in, get the final part of his deal with the Baba, and then attack her, setting things into motion. Reed went in, found the information he had been looking for, came to the door, and said, "Gaius? Now?" To which point, Nikita just pulled her sword and charged towards the door. And this is where I need everybody but Reed to take off their headphones, please.
No. And heels met foreheads, and...
So you do that, you see Nikita pull her sword and start charging towards you. And
I was attempting to keep the door open, just so you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You hear, "Fools. Make me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage because your focus is on the group."
Oh, I get to reroll one, right?
As you're going, Gaius, now from the ceiling, these massive tendrils of, once they start wrapping around you and rolling you up and filling all of your orifices, is large, massive tendrils of wet black hair. It takes you and immediately wraps around you, lifting you up into the air towards the ceiling and binding you up. You are currently incapacitated.
Oh boy.
As soon as that happens, the door slams shut. You hear Bile Jane say, "My children, wake up! Come to me! Our ungrateful guests mean me harm!" Gaius and Nikita, give me a perception check, please.
Can I just help him?
No, this is for each of you. I need to know who sees what.
18, because wait, no.
Okay, it's showing a 12. Nikita, you're oblivious. This is still difficult terrain. You're charging your way through at half speed. Gaius, you see Reed come to the open doorway, say, "Gaius, now?" And then all of a sudden, things go dark in the doorway. You don't see Reed anymore. The door slams shut. And from within, you hear Bile Jane's voice go, "Wake up, my children. Our ungrateful guests mean me harm." And that's where we're going to roll initiative. But before we do, let me talk to Reed one more time. Reed.
Yes.
So you can't speak or say anything because you have a big wad of wet black hair filling your mouth. You have been wrapped up almost like a cocoon in this black hair, and you are currently up by the ceiling. But you can see. Unfortunately, the light has gone down a little bit in the shack. And when Bile Jane said that, the cauldron started to bubble madly and furiously. And you don't see her at the moment, but what you do see is a hand come up out of the cauldron, and it's like, looks like it's made out of the slimy snot-like stuff in the cauldron, and puts one hand on the edge of it. Another one comes up and reaches on the other side, and this creature made up of the stuff pulls itself up and lifts up a weird snot-like leg out of the cauldron and hits the floor of the shack with a slap and a splurt. And as that first one clears the cauldron, you see another hand come up out of the cauldron. Everyone but Reed, give me a perception check, please.
Nice.
Gaius and Butt Trumpet, you have seen, before you heard Bile Jane, you saw Nikita pull her sword and start charging through this difficult terrain of vines and rocks and roots towards the shack. You hear Bile Jane say that about, my children wake, our ungrateful guests mean me harm. And behind you on either side, you hear the splintering and cracking of wood. And Butt Trumpet, these gnarled, tall trees pulling themselves away from these trees are these tall, black, gnarled, lumpy figures with long arms and long claws that are black and gnarly and just seem to have dark sockets for eyes. They are tall and thin and just covered in what look like tree knots and just really, really nasty looking.
How many are there?
You see one on either side. Well, you see the one. You hear one around somewhere over here.
Nikita, watch out! Big, scary, giant tree people!
Where?
Behind us!
And it's at that point you see...
Charge forward.
You then see them approach. They have stepped forward and they were like... "Ugh," and then go... "Ugh," and start heading towards the horses.
Ah, sterling conversationalists.
Not the horses again.
Not the horses!
The horses mean you no harm.
These are not the horses you're looking for.
And at that point, Butt Trumpet, it is your turn.
Alright. I'd like to twin acid splash.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, and they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 7 and a 4.
Nope! Prepare for some acid damage. Alright, each of them will take 3 acid damage.
They let out a... and seem to be rather taken aback by this.
Yeah. Not the only ones full of surprises. I think I'm good to stay where I am. I don't think I need to move yet. I can end my turn here.
Okay. Nikita.
So I pretty much don't see anything, right? I'm charging, but I don't see what I'm charging at.
Well, you see the shack, you just don't see the door. I mean,
All
you see
right.
the door is shut.
To continue charging or not to continue charging.
I'll tell you
How about
what,
your-
I will move on to Reed. Roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Reed specialty, of course. Hey.
Okay, unfortunately, no change. Eldred, like, oh, we're doing this. Okay. And sends some magic missiles towards these things that are coming towards the horses. And moves forward by Nikita and Gaius. And Gaius, it is your turn.
Kill Bile Jane. Stop screwing around with the other things. Yeah, move me up toward the shack. 15 feet, so 3 spaces up to... Oh, God, what am I going to do? So the door is closed. I can't see into the shack at all, right? There's no window to see through or anything, Paul?
There's one. To
What
the
do I
right.
see?
There's one to the right of the door.
Do I see anything through
It's shuttered, but they're not very good shutters. So there's a lot of light coming through little cracks between the boards and everything, and from underneath it and from around the shutters.
Okay. So I guess the question is, can I see through the shutters, or would I have to get closer? Say, cast.
You can't see through them. It's just there's light coming through them. It's like
Gotcha.
it's like louvers that are just letting those thin beams of light, those lines of light come through.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. Then I will cast Spirit Guardians around me.
Okay.
So from me and anything within 15 feet of me will be doubly slowed, I guess, because I'm already in slow terrain.
Okay.
And it would have anything that I choose not to. Obviously, everybody in the party and horse 1 and 2 are obviously not afflicted by this, and Things we get attacked if they get within 15 feet of me. That's something we'll deal with, Paul, when stuff that is bad enters my field of attack
Okay.
space. So I cast that as a thing. I've moved. That is that turn.
Okay.
And I call to the horses. Horses, run! Run away from the giant creatures. You've learned this already. You don't want to be near them. The bad trees.
So, Nikita, we will come back to your turn now.
Well, then I guess I'm doing the 3 spaces forward as well, then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Almost to the stairs. But trumpet, we're moving up. Don't get left behind. Ooh,
Kill
that's
you.
blurry.
Coming. When it's my turn and I'm allowed.
Nikita could double move, right?
True.
Oh, if they're not,
I could
you could dash. You could dash.
dash right up to the door.
You're at least there for next
Let's
round.
do it. Mm-hmm. Up to there.
Yep.
I will start screaming, raid!
Gaius, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, a 14. Fantastic.
You feel the ground beneath you shift a little bit, and these basically very thin birch-like trees, but with black bark, come shooting up out of the ground beneath you.
Trying to tree me. I didn't pay for
In a
that
forest.
package.
And they don't, like, you are able to shift out so that they don't fully impale you, but they do, like, do damage to you and do 12 points of damage. And you are kind of off the ground at this point as they've lifted you up as they've shot up.
Ow. So, are these things a part of something, Paul? Is
They
this a spell,
just
or
seem
is
like
this a
they're
creature?
trees that have rapidly grown and shot up out of the ground beneath you.
The question I have is, do they technically have hit points? Is it a living thing?
It's a living thing, but it's not a creature.
All right, not a creature. So, okay.
Butt Trumpet, you see the one on the one side reach down to try to grab the horse and miss. Same with the other one.
Bitch!
Run, my horses, run! Fly, you fools!
Yeah. I pat each of them on the flank. Go, 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 go!
Okay, so you're going to move back there?
Well, I hadn't moved away from them yet.
So it is your turn, Butt Trumpet.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Because I remember Firebolt didn't work last time. Only plant life in the world to not be flammable.
It's extra sappy.
We all.
I'd like to twin Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
They're all slick and sloppy and slashed.
It's a really humid forest we're in. Very humid. Damp.
Balls. Okay, well, that didn't work.
Well, if you twinned it, you get another roll.
Yeah.
You don't say.
I do say.
Golly gosh. Oh, that's
That
even
was
better.
worse. I'm gonna make my way to the door.
Okay.
Smart move there.
What a waste of a turn.
At least you weren't horribly impaled.
Yet.
Or partially horribly impaled and slightly lifted.
Yes. Apparently, could have gone far worse.
Oh, it's going worse inside. Better get in there.
Oh boy.
I don't hear you, Reed. You're not here. I'm the
Yeah,
one
that's
having the
my
worst
turn.
time.
The silence should
obviously.
speak volumes.
That's actually true.
The silence should remain so. Okay, Nikita, is your turn.
We're taking down the door for 200, Alex.
Okay.
All right. That door was not locked.
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Doesn't matter.
What?
More stuff for you to... Nope. Making a strength check.
Okay. Roll me a a 4-sider and add your strength bonus. You crack the wood as you throw yourself up against it a couple times. It does not burst open, but you've cracked the wood and you've definitely had an impact. How about that?
Can I see inside?
Yeah, actually. You see some light, and you see something that appears to be kind of greenish, yellowish brown moving around.
Reed, is that you?
No response.
Reed?
That can't be good. Good thing it's only 6 seconds per round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be very worried about his air supply.
And other yacht rock bands. Okay,
Oh, yes.
would you like to do anything else there, Nikita?
Was the door locked? Am I able to open it?
It is locked, yes.
Okay, good. Just say yes to make me feel better.
As Gaius walks up and just opens the door. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Nice trees.
Anything else, Nikita?
I will just yell again inside. We're coming for you, Baba. Oh, yeah, full on shining mode. Here's Nikki.
Better if there was a chunk taken out of the door, or whatever.
There's a big crack. There's a big enough
Oh,
crack
is there?
that she
Okay.
can...
Oh, all right. So, yeah. All right. You got a shining crack in the door. There you go.
Exactly. You thought I
Ooh,
just
does
put
that
my
mean
face
she
up
can reach
against the
through
wood?
it? Does that mean, is it wide enough to reach through to unlock the door?
Where the crack... We'll say where the crack is... Hold on.
Mm.
The
No,
crack's
my arms
high.
are too muscular.
The crack's high enough that she can put her face up to it, to the bottom of the crack. But she can't reach the doorknob
We need
because
someone
of
more
her height.
vertically gifted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm bringing an apple crate.
So glad you carry those.
Yes.
Reed,
it's
roll
for
me
just in
a
case.
strength saving throw, please.
With the size of our party,
The
it's
door.
almost required.
Come on, Reed, get some strength. No.
Activate.
No change.
Can I
Hey,
make
Eldritch.
any noise?
What? No.
Can I make any noise? No.
No.
God.
Hey, Eldred, give a brother a hand here or something.
What do you need?
I seem to be in quite a predicament. Am I not pinned here, Paul, or did they just
you are.
attack and
He comes over and goes, wow.
yeah?
Okay. He attempts to
You got
free
like a
you.
broom handle
help.
to poke me out or something?
What we'll say is this: we'll move on to your turn, and you will get a strength check to free yourself, but
Okay.
you'll have it with advantage because he's helping you.
I haven't said this enough, but thank Bacchus for Eldred.
So go ahead.
That was the first time.
All right, so yeah, no, I've said it more than once. It just doesn't come out.
Twice.
And roll.
There it is.
I can't see what happened. Is it good?
No,
It's not.
It must be good.
no.
It's not.
I think it's good. It feels
But
good.
it's not.
No,
There you
that's
go,
just
that's
the
what matters.
tree that slipped into a different place.
Eldred, you're helping wrong. So that was my action.
Is your spirit guardian's concentration?
Yeah, I've been doing a concentration check on the side to.
Give me a dexterity check first off. Saving throw, I mean.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was very good, actually.
Yeah.
So you take no damage this round,
Sweet.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can, if you maintain.
All right, just do that again for me, Paul, but add a +3.
Okay. 13. From behind all of you, you hear for the first time the sound of screaming horses.
I told them not to stay there.
where Eldred was kind of lower than you, all of a sudden you hear him scream and he rises up.
Of course.
And as you look over, you can see like branches coming through, like just to the left of his chest, like through the skin by his armpit as it's up, and he's got some coming up through his thigh on the other side and everything. And he's like,
Hey, bud. Fancy meeting you here.
When you said you wanted to hang out, I kind of didn't expect it. You meant literally.
Yeah, no, this is not the context of it wasn't here. So how are you doing?
Seriously? Right now? Seriously?
I can't just enjoy the moment. Friends hanging out. Just chilling.
Some of this is kind of more of
Feet kicked
a
up.
private thing, actually. I mean, I don't know where these trees got you, but I would have liked them to have at least bought me dinner first.
They've... Oh my.
Butt Trumpet, is your turn.
Oh boy. Let's try this again. Let's twin magic missile this time. I'll roll one of my damage die.
For all three?
Yeah, for each of... Well, technically it's 6.
That's right. Okay. Is it 3 for each of these creatures?
Yes. Because I twinned
Okay.
it. So
So that's
each...
12 to each, correct?
Yep. Bitch.
Noise.
Force damage, motherfucker.
Oh boy.
So, as I fire these at the trees, down at their weird tree feet, I'm like, yo, quit making it weird on my friends.
You say this and like one of them turns and goes, "Ugh," and it looks
Yeah,
down
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
long
yeah.
black carrot-shaped nose at you.
Yeah,
Okay.
happy birthday, bitch.
Nikita, it is your turn.
All right, let's go for the door again.
Okay, roll me that strength check again.
Rawr.
Okay, that's going to be good enough to burst open the door.
Yeah. Reed, why are you green?
What you see before you is a humanoid shape that is dripping, and it's this greenish, grayish brown, yellowish, snot-like creature that just is dripping down everywhere, and it's got these sunken pockets where the eyes are. The mouth is opening up, and there's like strings of this stuff as it opens up its mouth. And it's just there waiting for you. And you just hear... And like this... And it's kind of taking up most of the doorway.
Right. Did the door attack equal my regular attack?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, exactly. We got something green and ugly in here too. And I don't see Reed.
Reed, please make me a strength check, please.
One of these times it's gonna work.
Just statistically, it has to.
Okay.
I'm getting weaker.
Eldred is trying to get off of this stuff and is just unable to. Gaius. 13. And no, you're still impaled. The dex saving throw was to see if you took any additional damage that round.
Gotcha.
So I need you to roll that again this time. No additional damage, Gaius.
So, Paul, as a bonus action,
Yes.
as soon as I'm stuck here,
Just hanging out with your friend.
just chilling. So, what can I could see the green mass that's in front of Nikita.
Yes.
So does it look like a creature, or does it look like a creature wrapped in something? What am I? What's the
Okay,
vibe
give me a
of it?
perception check, please. You rolled a 24. Very good there, guys.
Sweet, excellent.
Okay,
Good job.
what you see is it looks like a humanoid creature made out of bubbling, dripping, melting snot. Getting a good look at it in the doorway past Nikita's stubby form, it looks to be made out of the material that was in the cauldron.
Okay.
The very same. So it's
my
either
action-
a creature
my ac-
made out. It's either a creature made out of it, or
covered in it.
it's something covered in it. You're not sure.
Gotcha. So I used my action to try and free myself, which didn't work. So as a bonus action, I'm just going to cast Healing Word on Eldred, just because he's not. He's looking kind of messed up right now.
Yeah, pretty bad actually.
All right, so Paul, give Eldred a D4 plus 8 for me. It's like, there you go, champ. That's what I get for not buying you a drink.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Damn it, that means you rolled a 1 plus my 8 healing. That's just the standard. Anyway, so yeah, action, bonus action, obviously can't move, so guys, turns.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to free myself, but I don't think you're letting me do that this round, so I guess...
Well,
nothing.
you rolled a 10, so that's what
On
the
my-
first one was, the strength check.
But that was my action, right?
Correct.
I couldn't take a second action to free myself. That's
You
not
could.
how my character works.
Right.
So.
Well, no, to free yourself, because you're like partially not fully impaled on this, but enough to lift you up off of the ground,
Yeah.
it takes a full action to try to get yourself out of this situation.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've rolled for that, right? We did that already. in
Right,
Bile.
right.
So there's nothing else I could do. I did my bonus action. I failed on the action, and I can't move because I'm currently being lifted off the ground.
What about second action? I mean, second breakfast.
Or thirdsies.
Or Thursdays.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, there's. That's what I was checking. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I can do. I can't move, right? I just
Correct.
can't say fuck it. I'm
Correct.
walking out of this. So yeah, no.
No, you're trapped in a tree, Wedgie.
Yes. Well, it's more of a tree anima. Well, at least for Eldred.
Eldred.
Eldred's taking one for the team.
You hear Eldred say, "When I said I loved nature, I wasn't." Never mind. So
It's not that. It wasn't that. It was a friend love.
I need Nikita, Gaius, and Butt Trumpet all to make a spell saving throw.
boy.
What kind?
I'm going to tell you in a second.
Yeah.
Dexterity, please.
Okay, Paul. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. It loaded up for me, so I'll attempt to do it again.
I'm gonna die.
Aha! Functioning for the time being. I'm not going to touch anything else. I'm not going to try to use a character sheet. We'll just roll it au naturel. I'm hoping a 19 saves me from whatever that was.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
Nikita,
not owned.
Yep.
coming through this mass of snot and kind of bursting it and splattering it everywhere, you see an electrical bolt of lightning that comes through and hits you, but not a full hit. Hits Gaius, although not a full hit, but full on nails Butt Trumpet.
Wee.
The fuck was that?
Everyone's favorite tickled.
Butt Trumpet, you take 28 points of damage. Nikita and Gaius each take 14.
Fantastic.
I'm giving everyone a warning. I'm super close to dead.
And
Yikes.
behind you, you hear the horses scream again. And the one you hear it just the slam of it hitting the dirt.
That's one biting the dust. You'll be remembered, Tosh.
200 hit point horse, yes?
Yep. Still got the 400, so it's going to take some
No,
time.
you didn't pay for the
You
special
don't know
model. All you got was the convertible.
I specifically requested the hardtop.
Dark.
Butt Trumpet, it is your turn.
Almost afraid. Let me just twin some more acid splash over here. I'm kind of afraid to attempt anything else. Have those fucking tree things make their dexterity save.
Okay, a 6, and a 2.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
You do him take a point of acid damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to, crawl slightly.
To where?
Do I? You know
You
what?
see
Never
a
mind. I'm
large
kinda
rock
fucked
to your
either
right.
way.
What?
I'm kind of fucked either way, aren't I?
You see a large rock to your right.
I'll limp my way over there.
Okay, did you want to get behind it, or?
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Go team.
Smoke bomb out.
Maybe Batman will save us.
Batman.
Hercules will save us.
They don't exist here.
Damn. We need that Doerden fellow to show up.
Oh, Drizzt?
Yes.
Okay, Nikita, it is your turn.
I was going to ask, so the mean green snot machine in front of me, in fact, dissipated.
It's splattered everywhere.
Same splooge, different pile, yeah.
Yes.
You.
It being date night and all.
Oy.
What do I see before me in the hut now?
You see another one of those creatures to the right, kind of headed towards you.
Okay.
And you see another one kind of slowly, you see an arm reach up out of the cauldron and then put itself on the rim as another one reaches up out.
Do I see Reed and or the Baba?
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, yeah!
You do not see either.
I will go into the house, face this one, and is this realistic in terms of how close I am to the cauldron?
Yeah.
Well, let's try to take a swing on snot number 2.
Go ahead.
All right.
Just keep going with the game show references.
Yes,
I'd like
exactly.
to take a swing at snot number 2.
Very good.
We need the game show audience applause. That's right.
Chris?
Hold on.
No, I just.
He was
You want
testing
applause?
out-
You want applause?
Gull swing, center of mass, that bad boy.
Okay, roll your damage.
Woo! For 9.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know if I'm allowed to look around again to try to find Reed or the giant supposed hag who's now hiding.
No, you did that as you entered. As that. Reed, give me that strength saving throw, please. Okay. Now you need to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. 14?
Okay. Take 4 points of damage as you are smothering.
I can't see Reed. Why can't I see Reed?
Okay.
What's the glob to the left? What's the glob to the left of the door that you just walked past?
It was not described during my perception check.
Hey, Paul, if I thrash around at all, can I make any noise?
You can't bleed loudly or something?
Remind me of that if I get out of this. Remind me to bleed loudly, please.
Exactly.
And Eldred fails his save. Gaius, strength saving throw, please, to try to get out of this.
Nice.
All right.
Jam.
Gaius, smash!
Yeah.
You hear the
Bust them through.
splintering of wood, and finally, like, the things bend, and you're able to get down, and you still have some of them impaling, like some muscle on your bicep or your calf, but you are now, the main part of it is done.
I'm going to take these bits that are stuck in me and stab them into something that it deserves it.
Superhero landing!
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, God, there was still stuff in me. It feels
Eldred
so bad.
says, "Tell me about it."
Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute, bud. But, Butt Trumpet, here is some healing coming your way with my bonus action.
Oh god, thank you.
Take 12.
Oh, thank god.
And I want to use my movement to get away from the evil dirt soil that is. Let's see that.
Spawning ground.
1, 2. So, Paul, now where I'm standing, anything that is a creature within 15 feet of me that is not friendly is getting attacked. So, just let me know if that's happening, because I don't know if you've got invisible shenanigans going on, stuff that's not directly in line of sight, because the spirit guardians do not care about wood.
Okay.
Doors.
Well, tell me this.
Yes.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this, wooden Batman. You stepped within that 15-foot proximity of one of these snot creatures. Would that then have take place next round, or
So
this round?
I will read the verbiage.
Okay.
So, affected creature speed is halved in the area. And when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, it's a failure. It takes 18 radiant damage as the spirits flit around, starting to I just assume it's taking just chunks out of the goo.
Yeah, you see, like, chunks of snot splattering around as these little spirit guardians are dicing and slicing.
Yeah,
Do the spirit guardians look like the little Mucinex guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
But with wings. And ballerina
So they do that.
tutus.
Sure.
Always.
I mean, not always. It's only when applicable.
Right.
So we have that was bonus action was healing, action getting away, my movement, and my spell is still going. So that is my.
Nikita, that this other snot creature has crawled out of the cauldron in front of you.
And
I shall call him Thing 2.
Well,
Wait,
that would be,
no.
this one will be Thing 3, because
Gotcha.
you hit the
Snot
one that you called Thing 2, and the one that Gaius just hit was Thing 1.
Gotcha. I am liking this numerical system.
If you drop one, you have to have a battle cry, like, blow your nose.
Or,
Exactly. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. You've been wiped.
That's
Let's boogie.
Let's boogie. There we go.
Okay, so
This is gross.
yep.
one rolls a 10, one rolls a 6, one rolls a 20, not a natural one, and one rolls a 15
It's the one hit.
against you,
They get
Nikita.
two. There are 4 of them, or they each get 2 hits.
They each get 2 hits with 2 lumpy, massive arms.
All right, only the 20 hits. Non-natural.
No problem.
Not anything unnatural.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay, that's good.
Looks like your dice are working.
Yeah.
And Gaius,
Oh.
I know both of those miss you. So,
That's excellent. Dodging and weaving in the back there as I'm walking up, like, oh, snot monster, no!
and in the distance, you hear another scream of a horse and the slam of its body against the ground.
Well, that's a major investment. Just it's like $50 defending us because we just kind of. Oh boy.
Is there a time limit on how fast you can bring them back?
Yeah, there's the thing. But I gotta make sure I got the spells left at the end of this.
True. Details.
Minor details.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make zombie horses.
Ooh.
Well, that's not
We
creepy.
wouldn't have to feed them, right?
Wouldn't have to feed them. Just gotta make sure they don't go get angry and just start murdering villagers.
Make them zombies and then have freaking butt trumpet cast spider climb on them again. The legend of the crawling,
The good news.
the
They'll never
ceiling
get tired.
crawling zombie horses.
It's like, what's wrong with that horse? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with it. What are
You
you
don't-
talking about?
It's just dead tired.
Hold on.
Hate to beat a dead horse.
God, I don't even have the right thing loaded up for all these terrible jokes. So I gotta
Quit being
like,
a
at least
horse's
couple.
ass there, Reed.
There we go.
We had a backlog that I had to get through. Sorry.
We're here till Thursday. Try the horse meat. Okay.
No, don't.
Better than Stoats.
Okay, guys, you.
Look, you already impaled me once, sir. I don't want to hear any shenanigans from you.
All of a sudden, you see a large swarm of angry crickets.
Locusts.
A plague.
Okay, so butt trumpet, it is your turn.
Okay, got a little bit more strength than me. I'll head up the steps. Let's try Eldritch Blast again at this snot bubble.
Noise.
There are none within your view at this point
What?
because the one is. You know what?
The one that attacked me is not within
Yeah,
there.
no,
so-
it is because it's kind of blocking your way, and
Thank
so you
you.
can do it around Gaius.
Please work. This is such a good spell. Please work.
Lightning works.
Woo!
All right.
But trumpet Victor.
Ooh-hoo-hoo! 8 points of force damage. Nee, 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 nee.
So, Gaius, you see this bolt of blue energy that's a lot fatter than a magic missile go by your ears, singeing a little bit of hair,
That's some fat magic.
but causing this
With a PH.
snot creature to just kind of part of its head just explode, but it's still up and about.
Delightful.
Did I get it? I'm too
I
short
think
to
so. Oh, also,
Cool.
Paul, the two creatures that attacked Nikita are within 15 feet of me, by the way.
Okay.
They've definitely moved within my range.
A 19 and a
that's save.
19.
What the ball?
I swear to God.
I got the Bacchus. I believe you, but Bacchus doesn't.
Guess what? You know who Bacchus is?
My dad?
It's
Gaius'
Paul.
dad? It's Gaius' dad?
God.
You know
Oh,
who
it's secret,
Gaius'
secret.
dad is?
Oh no.
Eldrin, what have you done?
I can't wait. Can't wait. That's all I'm going to say, Paul. Can't wait.
Can't wait for that episode of Jerry Springer.
Yeah. You are the
Not talking
father.
about that. Talking about something else.
Eldred, you are the father.
Physically impossible.
Oh,
In fact, I think
shit.
I'm probably the oldest party member.
My turn is done.
Okay. Nikita, is your turn.
Can I do Can I do a quick scan around for Reed again, or does that take away from the smacking?
You can smack and I'll let you do a perception check as a bonus action.
I like it. We're gonna be
It's a new game. It's called Seek and Smack.
yes. We will be smacking Snot 2.
The one to your right?
That is the one I am thinking of too. Yes. Also.
Okay. Snot number 2 comes from a little house in the woods.
And we'll
And
be going back to it.
And that is a critical for you, Miss Champion.
That's right.
She
Double
is the
damage.
champion, our friend.
Damn
Legally, we
shit's
can't.
talked my
You need to stop
rolling.
that song. Corporate's going to come and shut us down.
Yeah. Okay, so damage.
Roll me another 20-sider there also.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
For 1d30. Those exist, right?
Yeah.
How would you like to get rid of this one? Paint me a picture there, Nikita.
Oh, we will be using Mr. Snot number 2 to paint all right on that wall behind it. I'm going to hit the, I guess, head area, back up against the wall, and then just smear it down.
Okay. You see Nikita step forward with her sword, just kind of carving the face and then just wiping it down the side. And you just see the stuff just kind of like just an explosion of the sinuses, we'll say, all over the door,
Right.
all over the wall.
Oh, wait. Damn it, I hadn't thought of a tagline yet. No, we'll have to go with Gesundheit.
So that one's gone.
And then bonus action, attempt to perceive the invisible Reed and Giant.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please.
Here comes the failure. Nope. Motherfucker's hiding too good.
Way to
We're
call
built
your
for
shot.
We weren't built for that. That's all.
Nope. Basically.
Anything else, Nikita?
You were made to hit things good.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
After smearing the one down the wall, I will turn and look at thing 3. Just kind of
Okay.
like, how you doing? Shaking a little bit of thing 2 off.
Just kind of like shrugs at you.
Go back where you came from, or I will smear you as well.
You
Starting to have
better
an
go, or I
existential
shall
crisis.
smell you a second time.
Precisely.
Reed, make me a strength saving throw, please.
Sure.
You can do it.
Oh, I really hope so.
Maybe.
Maybe. Huh? A little better.
Close, but not enough.
Mm.
And now I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Guys, Reed's dying, but I don't see him.
Ooh!
Yeah.
15? Okay. Take 1 point of damage, then. You take half damage.
That's not bad.
From
That's not-
from the smothering.
But the psychological damage will never just go away.
The psychological.
Psychological.
And Eldred's trying to pull himself off of this. And it's just he like starts trying to pull himself up and then slides and goes, oh God! So he's not doing real well.
You keep up the good fight, buddy. I'll resuscitate your body in a minute.
Gaius, it is your turn.
Yes, in fact it is. I got Snotman in front of me. I have options. I am going to use Dispel Magic on the cauldron where all these snot monsters are coming out of. Will you let that happen? Did people forget I can dispel magics? Because I almost did. I dispel the magics of the cauldron. Depending upon what kind of spell level that magic cauldron is, will depend on what I need to do. You let me know if I can.
I'm about to.
All right. I'm kind of
He's
just
like, I'll just keep
vamping.
talking. It's okay.
I'm just vamping, filling the dead air. That's all I'm doing. Bippity boppity.
Vamp.
No more crappity out of the cauldron. Do I defeat your snot monster problem?
Make a, the DC is 16.
16, and then I will add my, let's see, what is my spellcasting modifier that I add to that? All right, so, please.
Oh,
Wait,
you did.
hold on.
Oh,
Don't, wait, hold on. I choose the second
one
one.
more? Uno mas?
It's the first one is the one that has to go. Sorry.
Bullshit!
Gaius, be a halfling. Be a halfling.
I use the power of my halfling. Oh, you didn't know my one parent was a halfling? I'm half halfling. I'm a quarterling. I'm a quarterling. I was adopted. Alright, so the spell's not dispelled, so won't worry about that then. Do I see 3 creatures, Paul? Well, what's this thing all the way in the back here?
That's
Is that the cauldron? That's the cauldron, okay. So because that didn't work, how's Eldred looking back there, Paul?
He's not. I mean, he has blood coming out of numerous orifices. We'll say.
Oh dear. Okay, then you know what? With my bonus action, I'll be like, "Hey, bud, I haven't forgot about you."
And as you can see, there is a large, massive thing strolling towards him.
Yep.
One of these very tall, big-footed, knobby, gnarly, black-fleshed things.
Yeah, so Eldred gets some more health.
Good. Got it.
Sometimes you heal Eldred, sometimes you don't.
Okay, so you healed
Sometimes
Eldred.
computers. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, my action was trying to do the spell, which failed.
Right.
So.
okay, was there anything else you'd like to do?
The slime creature in front of me is currently blocking my movement, so I am done.
Okay.
But as each creature within 15 feet of me begins their turn, they're going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So, just
Which is this turn, so, okay. Nikita, you see another one climb out of the cauldron.
Get fucking back in there.
that's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw. On all their speeds halved. I don't really see that being an issue, but just FYI.
Okay.
They're speed demons.
Okay, the first one is an 8. The second
That's
one
failure.
is a 10.
Yeah.
And the one in front of you guys is a natural 20.
Okay,
Oh
so
god!
2 of them will take 9 damage. God. Bacchus. Damn it. Alright, so the 2 furthest from me take 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
Hopefully they aren't... hopefully they have a weakness to radiant damage. As the little Mucinex tutu-wearing winged creature things I've summoned to start removing globs of it.
Nikita. 16.
Nope.
5.
No.
18.
Yes.
17.
No.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution.
Very good. Take 6 points of damage, please. From this thing just hauling off and wailing on you with a big, meaty, snotty fist. You just see the mouth kind of awkwardly opening, and as it pulls apart the strings of the snotty material and these just hollow, big holes for eyes. And it just continues to drip and melt around you.
Oh,
Guy,
this
it's
is
a
so
14 and a natural 20 again. I'm very sorry.
No,
Who?
you'll be sorry when we have to do all that fan art over.
Okay, so 14 points of damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Me?
All right.
No,
no,
Gaius.
me.
Oh, sorry.
The concentration save is basically what I'm doing. Did that go through?
No, yes, it did, but you did not get it.
All right. Then the spell fades away.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians goes poof.
Okay, so you take 4 points of damage from the hit. You are currently paralyzed, and if you remember, you saw the Matrix, right?
Yes.
Remember when he touches the mirror and it's like the mercury starts crawling up the arm?
That's
What's happening to you, except it's snot. And it's just gradually crawling up you. And you take an additional 2 points of damage from this stuff as it's beginning to work into between the plates of your armor and
Gotcha.
touching your skin. But you are currently paralyzed. And behind you, you hear Eldred scream anew. And somewhere outside the shack, you hear a cackle.
It's not looking good.
Butt Trumpet, it is your turn.
So I'm just trying to make sure I heard this right. Is the snot in front of him the one that's making his way through his armor?
Yes. It's like beginning to crawl up his arm. This snot has like moved from the creature and is like crawling up his arm.
But it's not like completely like joined with him yet or anything.
It has not covered him entirely. It's just kind of, he got hit on the wrist, we'll say. It's covering his hand and slowly starting to work up his arm.
Okay, I'd like to, I'm trying to think, either Acid Splash or Eldritch Blast again. I'm going to try and twin Eldritch Blast again. One at this thing to push it off, or at the very least minimize the amount of snot that can make its way, and to attempt to affect what is harming Eldred.
Okay,
So let's see if it even works.
You see Butt Trumpet stick their hands up and then split them and shoot a blast in the front and one behind. Roll twice there, Butt Trumpet.
Yeah.
The one hitting Eldred hits.
4 points of force damage.
Okay.
Fuck! I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying!
Ow. Ouchies.
Balls!
Anything else you would like to do, Butt Trumpet?
Would it help anybody if I was also in there?
Find the thing that was cackling and kill it.
Perception?
Roll me perception.
I don't see shit.
No.
Well, so much for that. My turn is done.
Okay. Nikita.
My movement is not limited in here, duh?
No, it is not.
Would
Be
I
careful.
be...
I was going to say, be careful moving around those things, because if you get out of their zone of attack, they get a opportunity attack on you.
Gotcha. So what would probably happen then, what I'm thinking of doing is trying to get up next to the cauldron So thing 3, I don't leave its area, but new thing 4, I probably do leave its area. Is that possible?
It would get one attack, yeah.
Yeah, that works. And then I will try to attack the cauldron itself. I'm going to try to push it over or break it.
Okay. A 2 I rolled for the opportunity attack there, Nikita.
That tickles.
So go ahead. You bring your sword down on this cauldron. It's a big black wrought iron cauldron that has a number of kind of frightening looking faces formed on the side of it, and has about 8 legs that look like lion's paws holding it up. Roll some damage.
Rolling some damage.
Okay. You bring the sword down on this cauldron's edge, and it reverberates up your arm, the feeling, and it does not feel good. It doesn't give you damage, but it does not feel... It's a very weird feeling. And what's an even weirder feeling is as you look down, it doesn't look like your sword did anything to this. You don't even see a blemish on this cauldron.
Feel like I've been overusing this one a little bit, but should I go reaching for a candle in my backpack? How much movement do I get at this point, or next turn?
You get 3 more squares.
Oh, right. Sorry. But I guess like as an action, would I be able to reach into my bag? Or that would be...
What I would say is this. Here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
As you're doing it, I'll give you the free action of reaching into your bag. And because you're right next to the fireplace, I'll allow the effect to start next turn. How about that?
All right. I was just going to gently toss her in.
Well, I don't think you need to toss it in there. That may, who knows? But I mean,
just in case.
Okay. Okay, so move yourself.
One to the here, you're thinking? Or am I missing is that the fireplace I'm on?
That is the fireplace you are on, yes.
Okay. Do I need to move, or should I can stand still?
You can do it there as well, but you're going to get some attacks on you next round and everything.
Right, or I back up again and get another opportunity attack? Am I squinting that right, or?
You can stay right there.
Yeah.
Because you can reach the fire from where you are.
Yeah.
It's kind of warming your bottom as it is, so.
Woo!
So you can reach into your bag.
All right, we're doing this.
Okay. Anything else?
Baba, call your snot off or it's going down.
You hear that cackling again.
From where?
Somewhere outside the shack.
How did she get past us?
Back door?
You do see there is a window behind the pumpkin.
Oh.
Okay, Reed, make me a strength check, please. Strength saving throw.
Oakley dokley. Here we go.
And a constitution saving throw, please.
I hope you've taken my good dice rolls, Nikita.
4 points of damage from the smothering there, Reed. Oh, and Eldred rolled a 1.
Somewhere
Gaius,
I feel Eldred's pain.
Yeah.
Gaius, give me another constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, now it works? The hell?
Yes. Now you are no longer paralyzed.
Fantastic.
Oh.
You feel kind of your arm feels like pins and needles, but you are no longer paralyzed.
Hey, you like touching stuff? Let me show you what a bad touch is.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
I'm assuming that hits.
That's an awesome roll, yeah.
All right. The creature in front of me that's touching me takes 11 necrotic damage. I don't even need to reach out because it's touching me.
That's right.
Is it dead?
Nope.
Damn it.
But you
It would
see,
have been real
as you
epic
do
if
it,
it did.
it's like a bunch of snot just explodes off of it from all around, splattering all over the place. The inside of the shack is beginning to look vaguely like a Pollock painting at this point.
Gross. Can I would like to try to perceive where this cackling is coming from because I need to kill something in particular.
Okay.
Can you cast detect cackling?
Give me a perception check, please.
Nice.
Everyone but Gaius, please take off your headphones.
Using my cleric dar.
Gaius, you are probably 95% sure that this is coming from the roof atop the shack.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, quick question.
Yes.
They didn't notice. Is there a way that looks like it's easy to get up there? Is there just anything like I've seen since I've been here, or just something?
Okay,
that makes...
so the shack is kind of built into the side of this rather steep hill that you can't 100% tell, but it looks like it probably eventually is the base of one of the mountains of the edge of this mountain range.
Gotcha. So toward the back of the shack, there might be easier way to climb up than just like trying to
It's
shimmy
steep.
up the front.
It's a steep hill on either side of the shack, but
Gotcha.
you know, with a pretty easy dexterity check, you should be able to
get up there.
Yeah, but keep in mind it's difficult terrain, and it's like that makes it even worse. So.
Well, yeah. No, I got you. But okay.
Okay.
Yep. She's on the roof.
The roof?
Set the roof on fire.
The roof is on fire.
And if there was only a conveniently placed fireplace with fire already in it.
Duh.
We're all still gonna die here.
Okay. Anything else, Gaius?
Let's see. My action. Bonus action. I'm guessing Eldred's looking the worse for wear.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Roll. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Wait.
We got
Oh.
triangles. Lots of triangles.
All right, pick one of those four for Eldred, Paul. I'll let you choose.
Okay. What's the plus on it?
Oh, that's so 9, 12, 10, or 9. So choose one. One of those was the healing word that was meant for Eldred.
Okay.
That got stockpiled.
I'll make it the 10 because that's nice in the middle there.
There you go. Yeah, that got stuck in the ether.
Actually, I'll make it 11 just to make it absolutely in the middle.
Yes. Well, everybody, we don't want to lose Eldred.
Wherever I'm at, I can still hear that.
Can he actually hear that?
You don't know.
Duh.
I don't know, but does Reed know?
Yeah. We're
We'll deal with that
coming,
later.
Reed. We hope.
Boom.
Okay, so Nikita, 10,
Nope.
12,
Nope.
natural 20,
Oh, yeah.
11, 3 points of damage, and please make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you are not paralyzed. Did I give you damage yet?
Yeah, you said. Oh, yeah, -3. Sorry.
Well, it's actually 6 because it was a critical hit.
Well, la-di-da.
So,
That ain't right. I think it was at 29, so 23.
Gaius,
Yes.
a 19
It's.
and a 19. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I swear to
he's-
God, these are just,
No, it's all right. I mean, fan favorite
Okay, a
guys.
5 and a 2.
Guys.
And make me another Constitution saving throw, please. You're fine.
Well, some of the rules got to go our way tonight.
You hear Eldred scream, Butt Trumpet, it is your turn, actually.
And I just want to hurl a firebolt at the roof.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Does that automatically hit?
Now I gotta roll to attack.
Okay.
Oh!
Roof. That
We will
roof.
uncrispify you, Reed. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Reed. You'll burn to death before you smother to death. That is our promise as a party.
Oh, thank you.
He's
I
like,
feel
And
I feel honored.
moisturizer.
let's
That feels so good.
do some damage.
Teach a man to light a fire. He can be warm for a day. Light a man on fire.
Ah, balls.
He's
Go figure. That's a perfect hit, and it's 1 point.
he'll be warm for the rest of his
Well,
life.
it was a natural 20, right?
Yep.
So it's
So-
actually 2 points.
2 points of fire.
Oh, wow. Good golly gee. 2
Got rid of that toe
points.
fungus.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do,
helped.
Butt Trumpet, besides swear?
Yeah. Find another language, learn it, swear in it.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's all I can do, really.
Okay. Nikita.
So the candle is lit then, is this correct, Mr.
If you
Dean?
want to stick it down by the fire, we will say it lights.
Then I do.
Okay. Everybody but Nikita, please take off your headphones.
Goodbye,
Thanks,
cruel
Nick.
world.
Yeah.
The fire the candle lights. It starts to burn, and this thick, billowing black smoke starts to fill the room. And it smells like sulfur and brimstone. And
Always a good sign.
it fills around you,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a form moving around in this black smoke. It looks down at you, and you hear it speak in a language that is so disgustingly sounding and offensive in the sounds that it makes to communicate, but you actually understand every word, as this thing, which is so big it's hunched over in the shack, says, Nikita Champion, I am your servant. What would you have me do? This thing is hunched over. It has a face that looks like a cross between a gorilla, a bat, and just some things you can't even imagine. That's just horrifically, and it's got a tail that splits into 2 forks, these pointy ears, and these giant bat wings that just seem to, the bones that are holding the leather of the wings are just covered in these black iron looking spikes. And it's got claws that just look like wrought iron razors, and claws on its feet that look much the same. What would you have me do?
There is a shit. Do you know of the creature on the roof? That the witch.
You see it kind of look up and kind of look like it's thinking, and it says, "Yes, I can feel it."
Kill the witch and her minions. Harm none others. and return from whence you came.
As you wish.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
So Gaius
What'd you
and
do?
Gaius and Butt Trumpet.
Yes.
From the back of the shack by Nikita, all of a sudden you see this billowing black smoke start to fill the back corner of the shack. And stepping out of this billowing black smoke, you see this massive creature that is hunched over. It's so tall that has a face like a cross between a gorilla and a bat with these long pointed ears, and it's got these sharp razor-like wrought iron black talons. The bones that are creating this huge wingspan that practically fills up the shack from side to side are just covered with barbs and spikes, and you can hear the talons on its feet just kind of cracking through the floorboards, and it's got these two tails whipping up behind it. And you see it look down at Nikita. And it speaks in this language none of you are familiar with. It is the most horrendously awful, disgusting sounding language that just sends a chill up your spines and just makes your sphincter tighten and your body recoil just from the sound of it.
Full body pucker.
Exactly. And then what's even worse is you hear Nikita reply in the exact same language. You have no idea what it's saying, what she's saying. And from beneath them, you see this smoke fill the room and goes out the windows and out the doors of this black, just utter void of light, darkness that surrounds everything. And you hear these screams and these splats and these wet rending sounds, and you hear these nasty noises all around you as you feel yourself sprayed with wetness, and you hear these horrible noises. And then the smoke appears to kind of rise and encircle, Butt Trumpet and guys using this, encircle the top of the shack. And you hear the cackling turn to cries and pleadings and screams. And you hear growling and you hear horrible noises. Things that you can't even put into words. They just sound so horrific. And the last thing you hear is,
I'll get you, my pretties, and your little dwarf, too.
And all of a sudden, the smoke starts spinning around and creating almost a whirlwind, and leaves and everything starts spinning around, and they all just kind of get sucked into the shack and sucked into the shack and up the chimney. And when it finally clears, you stand there alone. But everyone take off your headphones, but Nikita, please.
I tried.
As the smoke clears, this creature stands before you one more time and says, "Little dwarf girl, I did what I could. I could not kill the witch, but it is gone, and will be gone for some time. But be warned, It will be back. But I have been able to get rid of it for an amount of time. My master bids you well, and he says he hopes to see you again, as he misses you, and says, call upon him. He would love to get with you and talk. He has thoughts. And with that, the creature just kind of bursts into black flame and is gone. Okay, so this smoke spins around and gets sucked into the chimney and disappears. And as it disappears, you see this creature standing once more before Nikita. It speaks in that voice that just, it loosens your bowels. It's so horrific. And then it bursts into black flame and is gone. And there is a smell of sulfur in the shack. But the snot creatures are gone. The creatures outside that were attacking Eldred and the horses are gone. And you do not hear the witch, the Baba.
So what the fuck just happened?
Where's Reed? Reed, where are you, my boy? Clap once if you can hear me.
Reed, give me a strength check.
Dexterity check for clapping. Nat 1, you hit yourself in the face.
Yeah,
It's still
but
a
at
clap.
least we hear you.
Not good.
Not good.
Oh, fuck.
Balls.
Okay, I look around to make sure to find.
Give me a perception check there, guys. Do you step into the shack?
Yeah, sure. I step in.
Okay.
And look around.
Take him back to the shack.
And bring your jukebox money. Okay. You look around, you do not see Reed anywhere, and then you look up, and in the darkness of the rafters, amongst the hanging cages and the hanging herbs and plants that are drying amongst the rafters, you see a black mass of tendrils stuck to the ceiling in the corner.
Okay. Dispel magic.
Okay.
I say nay.
The tendrils seem to squeeze and contract and separate, and in a huge mass they fall from the ceiling, and you realize it's a big wad of wet black hair, and in the middle of it you hear coughing of Reed.
God. That is the worst hairball I've ever seen.
Reed,
you're
take,
alive, right?
Reed, take 3 points of smothering and 5 points from the fall.
Reed, you're still alive though, right? Give me a cough twice for yes. You're still alive, yeah?
If you're dead, don't
your mouth is full of wet black hair clogging up.
I go over, I put a hand down on his chest and just kind of grasp a clump near his face and just kind of
Okay, you have to pull quite a bit. It's like those magicians that are pulling the ribbon.
Is there still more? You're not this large. Where is this coming from?
What in the grudge type shit?
Is this in your intestines now? Where is this coming from? Dear, my arm's getting
There's
tired.
just so much of it.
I gotta switch arms. This is getting exhausting.
Guys, with that roll, you hear outside the shack, you hear, poor Gaius' next trick.
Oh shit, Eldred! Once I get a pop noise out of Reed, and he is at least, you're alive, right?
It's a
Good.
wet slapping.
Yeah. And then guy's just kind of this little, you're fine, and hits him with a cure wounds real quick.
Okay.
And then runs out to Eldred And is he still hoisted on whatever petard?
Yes,
that we may
he
have-
was rolling like crap.
Okay, so he's
I got
going to
9
get
back.
cure wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 9 back.
Thank you.
Before I start trying to extract Eldred from the prickle bush he's in,
Yeah, we saw what happened
give
last
him-
time.
we'll give him some extra hit points there. So he's got 12. And then
Okay.
I'll just start breaking all the stuff that he's being currently impaled upon
Okay.
below him to free him.
If Nikita helps you, that probably would save a lot of time.
Nikita,
I will have.
we need to talk about the demon summoning later, but Eldred is currently treed.
Okay,
He's not
Yeah.
fully treed, but he was in the process of being treed.
I get it. On my way.
He's like
Yep.
a quarter treed, maybe a third. Eldred,
I
are
get
you a
it.
third treed? How treed do you feel?
It's only mostly treed.
Yes.
I want to leave, he says.
Oh, don't worry.
Can we go to another branch of this establishment?
You know what? I'm going to leave him here and check on the horses.
The horses are carnage.
Now, I have a question for you, Paul.
Sure.
Can I make a zombie horse?
What's the spell?
This is going to be something that'll be taken care of after we have a rest. But
we're doing this.
hope so.
We're not necessarily doing this. I'm asking if it's an option that Paul will allow.
I want a
called
zombie
Anna.
horse.
It's called Animate Dead.
Okay,
And,
that's what I needed to know.
Yeah. So the speaker creates an undead servant. I can choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small. It says humanoid creature, but I'm kind of hoping you kind of let us have a little bit of a slide here and let me reanimate horse.
Zombie horse. Zombie horse. Zombie horse.
Not saying it's going to be a combat creature. I'm just
No.
asking to like carry stuff out of the woods.
Pet
This is
cemetery. Pet cemetery.
I mean, this feels like the place where that would be effective. I'm just. This is not how the spell works. I get that. And I agree if you rule against it. I'm also hoping that you allow this. Because technically in D&D, there are no zombie horses. Which just seems weird.
It's like we were good guys, and then we summoned demons and made undead creatures.
Whoa. Whoa. What's this bee thing about the summoning of the demons?
It was a candle. Light the candle.
She
It's
lit
scared.
a candle. She
Goes
lit
away.
a candle. Do you still have that candle, by the way?
That is my next question.
Oh, Paul, what's the ruling?
I
I know that specifically. Think about it, because we
No,
got to
no,
take
no,
a
no.
long rest for me.
I'm fine with it.
Woo!
Yes. All right. Don't worry. I won't use it as an attack or anything. It's literally just a thing to carry our shit. Unless you decide that it just goes rogue. Then I
Zombie
gotta-
horse. Zombie horse.
Will pieces of it fall off and
Over time, then it's a
It'll
skeleton horse.
smell.
Because
The
Animate
smell.
Dead still
pass
animates
the
skeletons.
breeze?
Nikita, unfortunately, the candle is used up because of the number of things it had to take care of.
Well,
Kind of was hoping for that, actually.
yeah. Hey, as we're Nikita and I are just kind of yanking Eldred off. Hey, great job.
Excuse me?
Also, yanking
The
Eldred
trees.
off the
We are
trees.
freeing.
Listen, will you stop taking it to? Hey, dirty god in the sky, stop taking our words weird.
Also known as Bacchus.
Nope, that wasn't Bacchus.
There's some other
He
guy.
knows what I mean.
That's not something that you talked about with your bacchanalias.
No, that's Eldred's dirtier god of whatever, of hentai or whatever.
Eldred
he plays
goes,
to.
his name is Sid?
Okay,
Of course it is.
Yeah, Mr. Vicious. So we extract the bark and whatever from Eldred's orifice's body. Hey, Nikita. Quick question. Just, throw it there. What the fuck was that? I mean, what the I don't have the button anymore to do the bleep right now. But what the fuck was that?
That, honestly, that was the best case that I was hoping for lighting that candle. Big,
Oh,
nasty.
so you didn't know. You didn't
No.
know what it was going to do.
No. I fucking hoping, man.
Oh, we are lucky.
So yeah.
I mean, good job. But
Yeah, that is like the best shot in the dark you could have taken.
It was kind of, yeah.
you see guys in the background just swearing and just kicking like rocks and stuff. Picks up a branch and just kind of like throws it haphazardly into the woods. Turns back around and he's like, okay, I'm calm now. So, what exactly was that? And how did you know how to do that?
When I tried to give the witch the candle, and she said only I could use it. So
Okay.
I literally
So you used it.
So I used it. Really big, ugly, nasty showed up, asked me what I wanted it to do. I said, kill the witch and her minions, harm none others, and then go right back where he came from.
Okay. So it doesn't sound
That was
like he
efficient.
actually did your thing though, because the witch didn't die.
Yeah, it told me that at the end. He wasn't able to kill it. This is very worrisome. The witch
Yeah.
will be back eventually.
Balls.
Don't know how long.
Oh, so while this is going on, I'm definitely going to cast Aura Vitality because we're all huddled together. The horse is definitely dead, right, Paul?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
definitely okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
so
big
for
chunks of them missing.
gotcha. So for
Ooh,
healing,
we're gonna have gross
purposes,
zombie horses.
I guess Eldred can get the first one. Eldred gets the 10. Who's next most messed up?
Probably butt trumpet or how's Reed?
Butt-
How's Reed?
I'm
Reed,
not.
how-
I'm
yeah.
not too. I'm not too.
Okay.
I'm just more horrified and disgusted.
Then butt trumpet get 12.
Yay.
I'm going to give myself the next one because I am near death.
While Gaius is healing,
Yes.
I point out to Nikita. So, I think there's places in that little shack that we didn't look in, just to see if maybe Veronica's in there, or maybe not. I don't know.
Once we're all good, we go back in, we loot the shit out of it, and we scour it for Veronica, for a fox named Vinny, and anything else we can
What?
find that we can sell.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, the
14 for Nikita, 14 for butt trumpet. How you guys looking on health?
Placebo.
I am Max.
Nikita, how you looking?
Uno momento, senor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Reed, take 10.
I get him. Cool.
And Eldred, take 10 more. Paul, how's Eldred looking?
He's looking a lot better.
How's Reed looking?
Yay.
Almost full.
Almost full. Eldred takes another 13.
Thank you, my friend.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, bud. To keep us from getting mauled by apparently the entire forest and a cauldron full of snot, and some of us to get. We
You
need
do
to
see
come up
him
with a
still walking a little funny, though. Because this may require some extra efforts that I wouldn't dare ask any of you to help me with
Yeah, well,
when we get back to town.
Do you need I can give you another. I still have another.
Yes,
Some
please.
preparation
Whammo
H,
here.
perhaps.
Yeah, have another 12 there, bud.
Thank you.
Let's just fill in all the
Wintergreen
points.
cooling.
Yeah, we'll just make all the pieces be where they be. Give you some effervescence or something.
Little bubbles.
A nice cooling enema sounds really good about now.
I think you got a harsh one, and I don't think you should do any more. I
Okay.
think you need to
Yeah,
recover
you
from the
definitely don't
first
want
one.
any. You definitely don't want any enemies in your butt.
Yeah,
This is
Reed
true.
had him so far down his mouth, I think it came out his butt.
Now
You two got
now I'm
violated
afraid to
hard.
check her tub.
I'm almost not hungry. Almost.
Almost. This is a good
I
sign.
did kind of empty your stomach of all contents, apparently.
Mm.
Yeah,
You
so
need to
let's
fill
like
it.
search around in some stuff, right, guys?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, do
loot
it.
this bitch.
Do it.
Yeah, let's.
And
Grab
load up
some-
the zombie horse once we get
Well,
it.
hey, okay, listen, I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if you know this about me, but somehow I do have the ability to animate the dead. This may come as a surprise and shock to some of you. This is not a cool thing, apparently, for some people. I just want to make sure
It's
you're all
really
cool with it.
cool.
Oh, cool. All right, Bunch is on board. Eldred, you're on board with this? Do you want to carry a bunch of shit, or would you rather an undead horse do it for you?
I just pulled
I'm
out a
grabbing
bunch of
Eldred's
shit.
robes.
I'm happy
Zombie
with the
horse, zombie
horse
horse.
taking the load.
Awesome.
want-
Hey,
Where-
dead horse can
Where's
carry you, too.
Oh, wonderful.
Excellent.
Where's
I'll
my
be
bunny?
leaving, too.
Do I see
Oh,
my
I'm
buddy?
sure it's ripping apart the weak denizens of the forest right now.
Give me a give me a perception check there, Reed.
The bunny's the reason the horses are missing chunks. It wasn't the trees at all.
Good news is the bunny doesn't consume bones.
15.
15. You see it over by the one horse that hasn't been animated, covered in
Oh.
blood, going.
Oh. It is.
I
even-
told you! Hannibal!
Oh.
Hannibal! Don't eat the other one!
No.
Don't! Hannibal, don't! You can have that one. You can't have the other one.
You
Also,
see it
don't
dig
eat the
its
li-
head into like the stomach area, like,
Ah.
and partially disappear inside, and comes out, and like there's entrails hanging off the one ear, and it's just going.
Good bunny. Just also don't eat the leather of the cured leather of the stuff. You need the tack and stuff. I know you understand me, bud. You can have all that bunny. You got it. That's more meat that you probably consumed in a while.
Reed
Yeah.
turns around to like Eldred, Nikita, and Butt Trumpet, and he's just like, I don't know my bunny anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
As long as so you guys are okay with that, so you're not pissed at me for lighting the candle, right?
Fuck
So
no.
I have a quick question.
Eldred goes, I second that. Fuck no.
You're cool with zombie horse, right?
Not really, but I will be. Yeah, it'll take a while. to
Then
get
you
used
know
to.
what? The candle will be on the same level. That way we can.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we both. You did summon unworldly forces.
But it helped. I hope. Yay!
Eldred leans over to Reed and says, this is where you say, and all of you are okay with my bunny eating the corpses of our dead, right?
I don't know if I'm okay with that.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Hannibal, like I said, you leave the walking undead one alone because you might get sick if you eat it after a certain period of time because it will go
It's
necrotic.
gone sour.
It's gone bad. You don't want to eat the bad meat, Hannibal. You eat the good meat.
It will have expired and yet still have an expiry date.
I know you're more intelligent than you're playing at, Hannibal.
If
I can't wait. I can't wait till I can speak with this thing. Finally have an intelligent conversation. Anywho.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
start. Let's loot the
Yeah.
place. And also search for the imprisoned souls of children and other crap.
Yeah. Are they up on
Oh.
the
Turn the
ceiling
pumpkin.
like Reed was?
Wait, hold on. Who's got who might be the most intelligente?
The what?
I don't
What?
know what you asked.
Who's good at investigation? Is kind of what I'm getting at.
Oh.
I'm doing it without trying to be meta about it. Eldred?
Probably.
Butt trumpet.
Honestly, yeah. I think it might be me.
What do you feel like intelligence wise if you gave it a numeric value for say 1 to 20?
Well, I'm really
Just
smart.
put it this way: if Eldred and Bud Trumpet probably took the lead, you'd probably be in good shape.
Okay. Well, it's just I guess the question is, does either of you want to become proficient in investigation?
Eldred goes, "I will," or Bud Trumpet, "You can." I don't care.
I didn't feel like I helped enough, so I'll do it.
Okay.
You
Guys
absolutely
takes out his book, puts on his glasses, opens it up, and then whacks you on the forehead with it. It is like, you are now proficient in investigation. And then he takes out an eagle's feather and then smacks you on the side of it. And you now have advantages on all
Gentle.
intelligence checks. And
They are little.
those last for it. Hey, listen, I don't tell you how to light candles. You don't tell me how to do the somatic components to my magic. All right? There needs to be touching.
There's touching, and then there's thwacking.
You don't know magic.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't know if anyone cares what I have to say about
Yes,
the
Bud Trumpet.
situation, but
How do you feel about Drummond? You know what? Yes,
well,
sorry.
I got a lump developing on the top of my head here.
It was not hard.
That's not
It was
great.
It was a tap.
Don't you tell
It was
me
not
how
hard.
I feel.
I will.
That's
You don't
right.
tell me how hard I hit you.
Don't you gaslight me.
Of all people, she's the one. They're one that can tell you.
No, I'm the one that actually swung.
All right, I'm
We're
gonna
getting-
just investigate
We're
this
focusing
shack.
on
We're
the wrong
getting nowhere.
part. We're focusing on the wrong part here. Butt Trumpet
We know.
has advantage for the next hour with the advantage, and she's proficient. Or they are proficient in investigation checks and all intelligence checks on top of it. So please do Arcana, do that, history. What else can you do? Nature. You have
Can
advantage
you
on
do
all of those.
detect
Quickly,
magic, or is it just Gaius? Or
Eldred
it's all
goes, "I
magic.
can."
Eldred can do that. That's a ritual that we can both do whenever we feel like.
Excellent.
So I
Excellent.
do that if Eldred doesn't.
Bud Trumpet,
And
can
then
you do
this
that?
Also, what exactly are we trying to get to the bottom of here? What are we trying to find out?
Detect magic.
Just to search. Well, no,
Oh.
to search better. I wanted to enhance a party member to the point where it would guarantee we find all the hidden shit, which is investigation.
Well,
Perception's kind of like the normal. Investigation's kind of the magnifying glass looking around nonsense.
Well, question for the DM.
Yes.
Could I roll an Arcana check to find specific items that are magical?
Or people?
All you have to do is do the detect magic and the investigation, and I will share with you if you find anything magical.
Okay, I don't think I cast Detect Magic as one of my spells, but
I'll do
the
that as a
investigation.
ritual. Well, I'll do that as a ritual and then point out any magic items to Butt Trumpet because we're a team.
Should I do investigation with advantage because I have a thingy
Yes,
now?
you have it. You have advantage on all investigation checks, all
Excellent.
intelligence checks. But make sure you add your proficiency modifier to whatever the roll is.
Okay. I mean, I already do have that. It is already on there because my intelligence has a +2. So
Well,
I have a
no.
17.
Your proficiency would be another +2 on top of that.
Then I have a 19.
Nice.
Yeah, because the proficiency isn't that. There's that separate bonus where you're level 4 right now, right, Butt Trumpet?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a +2 at the moment.
Got
When you
it.
get to level 5, it'll be a +3.
So what do I see?
Okay.
What does Butt Trumpet say?
Okay, so is everyone in the shack looking around?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm specifically with Butt Trumpet, assisting them with my detect magic to enhance their investigation for magic stuff.
Okay, Butt Trumpet, do an investigation with advantage, please.
I just did that, and that's the 19.
Wonderful. Okay. All of you are in the shack.
It eats us.
The end.
The end.
Be kind.
We thought we were getting away. Nope.
You find 3 pouches that appear to have something magical within them.
Ew.
You find a number of clay jars and flasks, and like clay jars and bottles that seem to have something magic in them, a total of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And you find 7 boxes of different sizes that seem to have magic in them. Plus you find a child's rag doll that appears to be magical.
Hello.
An old leather bag that appears to be magical. The jack-o'-lantern is magical. You find an old withered hand
Ew.
that is magical. You find a small nest with 3 small black eggs in it that the eggs appear to be magical.
Hello.
And you find
we're totally gonna cook those eggs.
you find the a what looks to be a human skull that is turned upside down and is filled with a putrid sludge that's almost like of a mud-like consistency that appears to be magical.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got stuff.
Mixed in with this, you find a number of jars and weird oddities that are not magical but have a lot of things in them as well. And I can go through that stuff for you as well if you want at some point.
Sure.
Okay?
Later, yeah,
Okay.
examine those later. Just kind of
Not a
like
problem.
box them up and
We're just going through the shelves and putting them all in a box.
just cardboard boxing it. Like, there you go. Anything that's not nailed down,
Take it.
some stuff that's nailed down, ripping that up.
Okay, so you, Gaius, give me a perception check, please.
Power of... Can this roll? Oh, God. 12, 11.
Okay. You're going through everything. All of a sudden, the shack starts to shake. Through the window, you can see what looks like trees just collapsing all around the shack and like dropping. And the shack continues to shake. And that's where we're going to stop.
You need to run!
But before we go, I'm just going to go over the magic things for you, and I'll go over the other things as well, so that you have them.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with the non-magic items, the ones that are just the oddities and interest. There is a jar of eyeballs in fluid.
Sick.
There are various caged small animals hanging from the ceiling.
Alive?
Yep.
Alive?
Yeah.
Any red boxes?
Nope. There's a lot of different birds and lizards and things like that. The one thing that happened before when the black smoke went and the creature disappeared, from the rafters, a really big black bird flew out the window.
Oh.
There's a number of dried herbs and plants that are hanging from the rafters.
Sweet.
There is a clay jar that's filled with teeth. Most of them look to be of a humanoid type. There's a number of jars with all sorts of powders and everything.
Any
And
multicolored ones?
And they're all different types.
I'm gonna learn color spray.
There's a couple jars that look to be filled with blood of some sort. There's a jar that appears to be filled with butterfly wings of different butterflies. Another jar that's filled with the insect wings of various insects. You find what looks like a woven... It looks like a giant vase or urn, but it's when you take the lid off, it appears to be 3/4 full with snakes.
Live?
Ah, yes.
Living
Classic
snakes,
urn.
yeah.
Urn of snake.
Danger noodles!
Danger noodles.
There are a number of
First name.
skulls around here with candles melted on top of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's got
There
a
is
mistake.
there is a jar of slugs. There are bundles of humanoid hair of different types.
Yeah.
There's a basket of apples. A jar of dried bat wings.
Apples.
A box filled with what looks like toe and finger bones, most likely humanoid.
Yeah.
There, you open up one box, and it appears to be the body of a small toddler child, but is just black and looking like it's almost mummified. There are jars of what might be intestines or entrails of some sort. There is a jar that looks to have a animal heart in it that looks like it has pickling spirits in there.
Yeah.
There is a jar of some bubbling black sludge inside. A jar of dried spiders.
Hello.
And another jar of living spiders.
Nope.
There, I'm just going to go down the list in no particular order. These are the magic items. Do you open up with the magic items? Do you open up the jars and the boxes and all that to look inside?
Do we dare?
What, of the weird oddities?
Oh,
No,
the
the
magic
magic
stuff.
This is the magic
Oh,
stuff.
I guess it depends upon which magic stuff it is.
That's the problem.
You have
Do you
little
do-
leather sacks and boxes and jars that are all like shut or closed. And
Why don't
Your
we wait
detec-
until we're safer to check those?
That's not
Okay.
a terrible idea.
Yeah.
So how many of those do we have?
okay, well, I told you you have the 3 leather sacks, the 5 clay jars and bottles, and the 7 boxes of different sizes. There's also an old leather bag that's coming up magical. I told you the withered hand, the jack-o'-lantern. There's a stub of what looks like a piece of charcoal that's magical. I told you about the nest with the 3 black eggs.
sludge
And-
thing, right?
There appears to be a child's rag doll that is coming up magical.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Awesome. We will be so set.
Oh, and the human skull filled with the putrid greenish sludge.
That's
Really
what
glad
it
we have a zombie horse. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some stuff. All right.
We'll give you all of that stuff to think about during the week. The rest of you, thank you so much for joining us. We're glad you could have been a part of this. Tune in next week, same Grognard time, same Grognard channel, to see just what happens with the shack shaking, the Shake Shack, and see what
Copyright.
what the friends have found.
I can go for some shake.
In this day and age, people can be just as nasty as Bile Jane and her minions. So, no matter who you're around or who you're with, just remember to please be kind.